TPC and Toy Daddies. TPC and Toy Daddies.
Toy Daddies unite, let's celebrate. Top 10 photos that make us salivate. Through the camera's eye, see the stories told. Loving toys forever, young hearts bold. Bold, bold.
What's up, everyone? Woo! It's Monday. Where's No? Oh, there he is.
I'm right here. I'm awake. Fully awake.
Funny story. I was asleep 10 minutes ago.
We called it.
That's why I texted the guys. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'll be right there.
Did you text us?
I did. I felt bad. It was at 9 o'clock. I'm like, I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I nodded off. It literally for 10 minutes, but you know, sometimes that's all you need. A little 10-minute, 20-minute. Those you just gotta shut the lights off. Shut the lights off. Yeah.
You don't get into your REM sleep and you don't wake up like grumpy, so you're good.
Yeah.
Still wake up grumpy.
Oh well.
You don't sleep though. So
Who's grumpy? Who's grumpy?
Is that like a real one?
Yeah, it's
It's like Force FX.
yes. Yeah,
Like
this was
the Hasbro.
It's a legit one. I remember buying it from Best Buy on like a super sale.
Right.
They had
one.
How much was it?
I think I got it for like
$300.
I think I got it for under $100. That's the only one I have. But it was during the pre-Instagram, pre-toy photography me who had stopped buying action figures and was just buying collectibles to kind of scratch that itch. And I ended up buying that. And I think, it was the Mattel Batman v Superman Batmobile. The one that Macho ended up getting, that massive one. On like super clearance back in the day.
Let's talk about this.
Yes.
Going down the what collectibles did you buy?
You can't see me.
I mean, so now do you just not buy those? I mean, I feel like that's something you'd still buy.
No, because they take up too much space, and I have toys that I'm stepping over. So
Is
That
that
thing is-
it though?
that thing's
Just
rad,
the two
though.
big ones, or do you
Yeah.
have like Thor's hammer? Do you have
no, I
Fields?
didn't get. So I did. At that moment of time, I mean, I'd said this last night. You know, like when on my stream we were discussing, like the future of our hobby, which again we fortunately have a stay of reprieve, which is nice. I know 5K's back in business with their pre-orders, and everything. So this is we got as collectors we got good news today. Not the best news, but good news. But we were talking about, like just the future of our direction of our hobby and what we're going to be doing and what we do here as the Toy Daddies. And like one of the things, what was it? The like somebody brought up like playing cards and comics, and I had said like we're all collectors. Like Chris, like you will all of a sudden get super hooked on cards for a minute there, and all of a sudden you're getting cards out the wazoo for like 2 weeks.
I was actually just thinking about, we've always talked about like your phases in terms of like, you at one point you had like you were collecting shoes or like fanny packs, or
I only had one fanny pack, but it was
CDs. I mean, not CDs. Well, CDs, but
DVDs and Blu-rays. Yeah.
I
Do we
felt
still
like I
make
went through.
CDs? Is that still a thing, or is that done?
Vinyl is made a comeback. Vinyl has made a comeback. Like
because of the sound.
The sound
Hipsters,
so much better.
hipsters,
So
the
much
sounds.
better. When it's actually
Your toys are gonna be hipsters because I showed Yimbo when I'm sending them in the mail. It's those a couple of extra record players.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
From the thing.
Yeah. Have you opened yours?
Nope.
Like
I'm
15
looking
of
at it
them
right
in
now.
there.
It's staring at me.
It's not
But-
just a box of 5. It's a box of like 15.
Oh my god. I don't want to open it. But I was thinking like, just let's say, I've been thinking about this a lot since No Chewing said this. Like, in in a few years, I'm not going to be wanting to do this anymore. Or in like 10 years, I don't want to do this anymore, or something like that.
Wow, spoilers.
That's what you said.
I didn't say it live.
And I was like, okay. So what do you think is going to be that next thing for us if it's not toys?
Well, that's what I've always said. Everything always comes back to toys. So that's why I think like I'm in this for the long haul. Like this is what I love. It's just a matter of how much I'll be getting. Like based on price points but hopefully, it sounds like, at least like I said, for the foreseeable future. But yeah, everything like, we always, just like when you do the card stuff, like I just feel like we'll be bringing in other aspects of the things we like to collect. But I don't know, like I'm never going to get tired of toys. Like I had to like stop myself from buying toys for that stretch of time. Like I forced myself because I had to be an adult and I had to move into an apartment and I had to pick up chicks. To find my wife.
Find a wife. Goals. Hashtag goals. I mean, for me, I keep going back to comics. Like, and that comics is when I went real heavy. Like, real heavy. And I always find myself getting a couple more comics. So if there's anything I shift to, it might be comics. But
comics for sure. I mean,
I've fallen in comics maybe 3 times, but this has been the longest stretch that I haven't really returned back. I'd read I read a graphic novel here and there.
Yeah.
But back to the weekly pull list, or even like a monthly, like here's my comics. I got off Comixology. I gotta read them.
Mm-hmm.
I still have that pile with Comixology of doing that. Last go, I think it was like 2017, 2018 when I jumped out, and I had gotten because it all shows up in your iPad, and I had like 280 plus issues that I hadn't read, and I'm like, I called it. I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna go back. Well, I was reading like you go into Marvel, like X-Men. It was the first like 10 issues of House of X was when I jumped out. So maybe not in 2018. Maybe it's a little further down.
Yeah.
But imagine following along with all Spider-Man, all Avengers, all of X-Men until that point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I told you that was like the last deep where I was doing the pull list and reading, a ton of comics, like all the time. And again, like where it was forcing, sometimes like I need to, because there's going to be another round of comics coming to like next week. I have to read these. Yeah.
And sometimes, go on.
It was during that New 52 period. And then like there was that stretch of time that like the New 52 got me. It was that night. That was exactly what they planned on. It was a reset point, and I really did dig like so much of what was happening there.
That was another part where I jumped out.
Yeah, spoilers.
I jumped out when that happened. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do this big reboot.
They came back with the old characters.
Yeah.
But there was good stuff in there. But so now I enjoy what I'm doing with comic reading, which, like I talked about taking things out of the library. I've been like, going through reading things at my enjoyment, catching up on stuff I've missed. And
I think that's the thing. I don't know what I missed, Yeah,
like it's like it's just, I don't know what it started with, probably the last Ronin, like that was where I was like, oh, I need to start reading comics, like and picking up things here and there. And now like my next thing I'm starting is Berserker, since I bought that McFarlane figure. So,
and he's committed too. He Yimbo said he got the first 3 trade paperbacks.
Yeah,
you only get like 2 weeks, Yimbo. 2-3 weeks.
I'm gonna have to read. I'm gonna have to.
Well, how much in each paperback? Trade paperback issues?
Was it 4 or 6 issues?
Okay.
It's artwork. It's fine. I can usually read.
What is Berserker about? So
it's Keanu Reeves thing. I just saw the synopsis. He's like a demigod, half man, half god, and that's all I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? I from the picture, it looked like he was just like a mercenary, but
no. But I think I think he's been around.
So he's related to Maui somehow.
Oh, demigod?
Yeah, demigod. Or Hercules.
I like
As
the
he
Maui
follows an
connection
immortal,
better.
half-human, half-god warrior known as Berserker. Cursed and compelled to violence, he has fought and killed his way through the ages, but now works for the U.S.
What?
Complete. Now he works for the U.S. government.
The U.S. Postal Service.
The U.S.
Yes,
government
I'll read that.
completing missions too violent and dangerous for anyone else.
Sounds like okay.
Cool read. You have to keep us updated.
80,000 years. He was known only as B, a man who has lived for over 80,000 years, gifted or perhaps cursed with superhuman strength and speed, godlike regenerative abilities, and an uncontrollable urge to commit unspeakable acts of carnage and violence.
Well,
And now
I'm
we-
telling you, if I don't get enough sleep, you guys know that I'm a bee. So,
Yeah, you are.
well, hey, this is awesome. Great night for toys. Just, I'm so excited. We're gonna talk about top 10, but let's go to the chat. We got some people chiming in here, having some
And by the
fun.
way, this is while we're about to say hi to everybody. I wanted to say hi to Sanctioned Buffoonery. So, Sanctioned Buffoonery left one of the nicest comments. I posted a little promo thing for tonight, just like Toy.Father you did, where it was some of your posing from the last couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah.
So I did the same thing, taking us through, Spidey, Hulk, and Jada Toys Street Fighter. And Sanctioned Buffoonery, I didn't get to reply to him, so this is my verbal reply. He said, the pose-offs have been a lot of fun. It's cool watching people actually enjoying the figures and having fun with a little bit of analysis and opinions of them thrown in, and love seeing pics of others send in during the stream. I'm not brave enough for that, but I'm looking forward to watching. So, first of all, you should, if you're watching right now, Sanctioned Buffoonery, by all means, we will open up the DMs and obviously, tell us when you're live in the chat that you sent some stuff to one of us, because we will pull that up. Your page is awesome, by the way. So yeah, please, jump in. This has been revitalizing, the enjoyment. I haven't touched these Black Series figures in 3 years. So I am amped for tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled out some ones that are oldies for me, but I personally love it when we show everyone who's watching they're posing.
Yeah.
And I love it so much. I love watching it, and I'll be honest, we're not all great posers. It's we're just having fun with it. Sorry, Chewy. Yes, you are. You won all of them. You won all of them. You won all of them. But I will say it's just fun to do, and I get really I feed off of the energy of everyone else participating. So.
Well, we're gonna have some trouble tonight with these single jointed knees and elbows, but
yeah, I know.
We're gonna do our best.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we can talk about
Great
this
disclaimer,
when we
Yimbo.
do the pose, but some of the older ones older Black Series. It's tough. It's really tough.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's
totally.
I was playing with So as I've been saying, I've been on a Mafex Star Wars kind of temptation of being ooh, which one should I pick up? And so I have Mando in the mail. I have Ahsoka on the table right now, and I pre-ordered Vader.
2.0, right?
Yeah, I might just keep going. Get
all
Luke,
of them?
get Bo-Katan, get Boba, and just be happy, because even though sometimes it's not double jointed, they just give you so much more stuff to play with that I'm just kind of excited for it all.
Nice.
I think for a long time, Figure Arts had some great Star Wars, but Mafex just has been just on fire. So
yeah, they lean into what Mafex does a little bit better than SH with articulation.
Yeah, that Mono 2.0 has been great. So okay,
All right, now we can say hi to the chat. Hi, everybody.
Hello, chat. Well,
Josh,
first off,
man,
if you
what's up, buddy?
haven't done so already, please click like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hey, Josh.
What's up, buddy?
Of Josh Brown Customs.
That's
Crix
right.
Blast Creations,
Oh,
what's up, Michael? How you
one
doing,
plug
buddy?
for Josh Brown is that I believe his Secret Galaxy collab has sold that through. If not, go check out his site. Thanks, Yimbo. Hey, Michael, go on. Go
Okay. Ray Paz, what's up, buddy?
Or else.
Mike Hex, how's it going, buddy? Cal the Collector, what's going on? Old Grumpy Nerd. Endless Fables. We got Grumps in the house. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Grumps?
RMD Collector, how's it going, man?
Pausing on Grumps, he sent me a a video reel over the weekend, and I really appreciate it. It was just like a kind, like, hey, you're doing
Oh
okay.
yeah,
I was like, oh, that's nice. Thank you,
Oh,
Grumps.
that's nice.
he's the
I was
best.
it was a point in the day where I was getting kind of frustrated as a parent, and then I saw that I'm like, okay.
Oh, my son drove
calm
me
my
nuts
shit
this
down.
weekend. For the record, I didn't talk about that last night, but I was tested hard. My patience as a father, but again, just maintaining the reactions to the emotions. I felt all of the emotions, but I generally did well maintaining myself.
Yes. Then that's the key. You feel what you feel, and your feelings are real.
Yep.
A reindeer taught me that once, and just gotta absorb the feelings, process, and move on.
Yep.
It's okay to feel your feelings. It's not okay to do some unacceptable behaviors because of your feelings, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I
The
don't know what that's
reactions.
pointing at me. Jeez.
Jeez, I wasn't even looking at you. I was looking at the next comment. Aerolus Delgado, how's it going?
What's going
How
on?
you doing? Good evening.
KJ Smith, what's up, buddy?
There's no giveaway here.
Tonight. We're
Well, that's why we're brothers.
Yes, we're brothers. Hold on. I'm working on building a nursing home for toy collectors, Susan. Put me in the locked memory care unit, please. Ray Paz. Oh, I already said hi to you. Devin Steer, what's up, buddy? Jay Sinner, how's it going, bud? Oh, here we go. Machu Toy has awakened from outside his new pyramid of entertainment. Francisco
he's fallen
Hernandez,
into,
how's it going?
It's video game macho at the moment, so
Mhm.
if you don't hear from him, he is Spider-Man at the moment,
Yes.
or Roman
Parkour.
Reigns, or
Or Parker. Parkour.
Robin Hood or something. Yeah, Parkour Kid. He's all over the place.
Too much new toys. What's up, Cody? How
What's
you
up,
doing,
Cody?
buddy? Undead Werewolf. What's
What's up,
up?
Gene?
And Cap lives. How's it going?
Hey,
good.
what's up, Cap?
You guys are the
Max
best
Cap.
part. Best part. This is why
All
we do
y'all
this.
with the Max Aura.
Yeah, Max, Aura, and Riz dripping.
A bunch of Sigmas out there. Love you guys.
Yeah, Sigma. Word. What is Sigma again?
It's just cool. Really cool. It's the
Oh.
cool.
Is it used as an adjective?
Like, you're
Or
so
is it a
sick.
noun?
Yeah, or everything. We've already done this. You should know.
It's hard to keep up, and it's so confusing. Oh my god. All right. Well, hey, let's jump in. I'm just gonna jump in, guys. I'm just gonna do it.
Do it.
We're gonna jump in to the top 10. And this is the TPC top 10 from photos from last Friday, as voted by all of you in the ToyPic community. So right now we're gonna go straight to 6 through 10. Let's check them out.
All right,
Gentlemen, who wants to start?
Ooh, I'll start with Glarifo. Love that run and pose and the kicked up atmosphere. That's great.
What is that figure? That figure is cool.
Oh, which
What's
that's
Motu?
Masters of the Universe, Motu. Yeah, the tornado guy.
It was up
Really?
today on the Mattel Creations. They had a launch for a bunch of figures. I think as part of Club Grayskull. I forgot the name, but it's
Really
like,
cool.
It's like a robot He-Man.
Oh, he's dope. I like
No,
that
but
one.
I used to have. I had the original. You didn't have the original.
I
You
did
could
have the
spin.
original. I did have the
Cyclone.
original.
Cyclone.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. See,
Not
my
robot
brain
He-Man.
still works.
Got it.
I still have that guy too, my original. I didn't buy
He's
this
cool.
updated one, but Motu, I mean, you guys remember I was buying a lot of Motu figures for Revelations, right? That was the first one, the
Yep.
first season.
Yes. Yep.
And now
Cyclone.
I gave them all to my son. And you know what? Like, they disappeared for a while. They were just on the shelf. And just the other day, literally just this weekend, all of a sudden it was back out, and he's just like, he's using Skeletor to play with his Super Pet, because like my son got back into the League of Super Pets, So all of a sudden now he's having, Crypto and Ace beat the hell out of Skeletor. So
As they should.
Right.
As they should.
right, he's got the alliances right.
What's up, Dick Fakes?
Global icon and national treasure.
Ooh.
What's Ligma? Is that something that Machu's making up?
Oh, Chris.
You're not supposed to say that loud.
You're not?
Let's
not?
just say, are you hungry? Would you like some of these deets?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I really have no clue what you guys talking about.
Deets nuts?
Yeah, I know that.
The brand
but what does
Deets
that
Nuts.
have to do with Machu's thing?
Say it again.
No, I don't want to. Now you say it.
Put it all together.
Oh. Oh, dear Lord. Gosh darn it. Machu.
You're about to get hit with his catchphrase.
Oh, so good.
Machu seems well rested.
Oh my god.
And Cody, thank you for mansplaining it to Toy.Father. He needed the.
He needs the phonetics. Whoa!
Oh my god.
We gotta get that shirt.
That is. You got me. That's freaking good.
Too good. All right, so that was Cyclone. All right, so as predicted, we did have at least half of our top 10 full of Star Wars, I believe, right? We had at least 5 of them. I'm digging that Mando and Ahsoka pick. Which is that? That's got to be the Mafex, right? With the spear and the bag, the soft goods bag.
I think so.
Yeah.
And there was a Mafex Ahsoka too, right?
I just can't tell if that's the SH or the Mafex. They look very similar.
It's hard to
cloak.
tell from these small photos.
In the cloak. They both come with it.
Can I just point out Great War Gallery?
Yeah.
That one's awesome.
I do love that.
Karen,
That is neat.
Ralph.
I would love to know who made that dio.
Yeah. That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, again, we've been seeing a lot of cool sewers. Both, I'm still waiting. I know I'm waiting for my Ramen Toys one, but some other really great dio makers out there doing incredible work like this. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and Gregoria is great too. Well, that was 6 through 10.
Look at that! Look at that Boba Fett too. I love that. Yeah. That's very nice. It's got to be a little probably Digirama back there, but again, like really great floor texture, really nice world building scene. To then hit it with the nice backdrop of that sunset. And that Gregorius Suhartoyo.
I'm having a hard time seeing it too. Hartoyo,
yeah. Excellent shot. Just again, bright, clean, awesome posing. I know I'm gonna kick myself because I feel like that's just like with Berserker. Like One Piece is a thing that I know I'm gonna enjoy whenever I finally get into it, and then I'm gonna want these toys, and they'll.
Did you watch the Netflix series?
I didn't get around to it yet. I still have to finish.
Yimbo, that's pure joy. You'll love.
I know.
Add to your list, and then you're gonna end up buying this figure or.
I know they did a live action, but I've been sticking with more comics.
I don't hear a lot of people lean toward the live action figures.
Yeah.
I feel like you could get them all, like the 3 main characters, for pretty cheap right now.
Yeah. Well, that's how they hook you, right? I remember Cody's in his review. Again, guys, Too Much to Toys, sup our boy. He is cranking out awesome stuff all the time. And I remember watching his and saying like,
oh, yeah, wow. Opinions.
Well,
again, this twerking shredder over
here. Well, this is like one of his things. Like, I mean, talking about the manga, and then he had said, like, SHF will hit you with the main character at a nice, reasonable price point, and then it's like the supporting characters and villains can all of a sudden shoot up in price.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I mean, we've seen some SH figures that are just like crazily priced. Like a PRB, we all have.
Yeah.
Machu, I'm going to
Jamie
read Berserker. I'm going to read it. I'm started.
Jamie Lynn Parks, what's up, buddy? Leo
Jamie Lynn?
Barry.
Hey.
Slacker Hacker. How's it going?
Who's officially on Instagram? He finally
yes.
came over.
Well,
Ray
give him a
Paz, when are
follow.
you gonna finally come to Instagram? Slacker Hacker's on there now. Come on.
Darth Primus, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Darth?
All right, let's go. Let's move on to number.
Ooh, I have
five.
I have it.
Oh, do you have them? All right.
Oh, it's
I
all
did
queued
pull
up.
them out
We're
just in
cute.
case.
Oh, perfect.
We're queued up. All right, so do.
Oh, it's so nice that all of us have
Control now.
control now.
So, bam! There it is. Dave Bot Design coming in at number 5. Because we got, there's the number 5 there.
This is the full screen Ray Paz. I saw it.
Here's the post right there. But man,
Beautiful
that
photo.
is awesome. I love that lens. I hope that, I mean, again, whether it's real or not, that solar flare, that lens glare looks amazing. I do always like it when it's real, though. I do love it real, practical.
If it's not real, it's well done because your eye. It's clearly it's a beautiful piece of the photo, but the light hitting the grass to connect the two. If it's not, out in the wild, then they did an excellent job.
That's so good. You know what? Our friend Toy Mirth has inspired me because, like, I know one of the big things he does is shoot during the golden hour. He has, like the sunlight coming through. He has his awesome like toy photography studio. And Chewy, you've also been doing similar stuff in your garage where you're capturing. Yep. So I really want to do some golden hour photography.
For my garage, it's not in golden hour, just the way it is.
All right, well, fine. I just want to.
It's funneling through the window panes on my garage door.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, get up for either the golden hour, typically at the end of the day, but first thing in the morning also has some excellent light as well. It's not as bathed in that light, but it's certainly different.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do it because it's so close to my kids' bedtime, but they also kind of push it. So maybe if I threw either some dio or props outside, I gotta set up like my outdoor table again. But once I do that, then it's a goal of mine for this spring.
I think, for the longest time, like, I think,
Machu.
I think trying to produce artificial light, so being indoors, making your shot look like an outdoor shot, has been something that's been on my list for a very long time. Like making an indoor shot look like an outdoor shot.
Yeah.
With the lighting and like the diode work, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're all getting there. See, that's the beauty of what we do here and with all of you guys. So again, like that's like we focus. We have toys. Yeah, we like to get fired up about buying certain toys, but at the end of the day, like it's this whole artwork. I can't tell people enough. Is if you have been watching us or discovered us at any point, and you collect and you do shelf display, like it's changed all of our lives for the better. Once we started like practicing photography with them. So good, such a game changer. So yeah, again, Banksy. We are Banksy. As we continue to grow, still trying to get more and more people into it. It's awesome. So well done. All right, Dave Bot Design at number 5. Now I just want to double check. Oh yeah, here we go. Number 4. We're looking at Toy Tish. Toy Tish. I have to still send him my my New Jersey point because this is so cool. Did you notice that he's been doing that? Did you guys ever submit? Like where you guys are in Mass?
He reached out. I have yet to just send him coordinates.
I know. I need to do it. So I apologize, Toy Tish, but this is such a cool thing that you're doing.
It is.
And here we go. This is the number 4 photo right there.
Love this.
May the 4th be with you. I love a good droid, Machu. I love a good droid shot.
That sounds so rehearsed.
Wow, the publicist in Yimbo needs to be replaced.
I love
You
a
need someone with
good.
more experience.
I love a good droid shot.
See, that's how much he loves droids. He used the droid to teach him how to say "I love droids,"
Hey,
but then he turned off the droids and put them in the
I
closet.
love droids.
They're
I
all
love
there.
Droids. I
they're
love
all there,
droids.
guys. They're all there. Don't be butts.
Oh, look at that R2. Will you clean your droids every once in a while? Terrible. Terrible treatment of that R2 unit.
They were easily found in one section of Yimbonia.
Well, by the way, are you guys
Oh, right.
checking? Are you checking this out? This whole post. This is his post.
Yeah, this is so cool. Where is this?
So I took these pictures months ago, September 24th and February 25th. Let's see. Not the first time I used this location for Star Wars pictures. When I got these, was because I knew Andor was recently filmed there. I was in Valencia when they filmed this week's night scenes.
Ooh.
But look at these are great. Also, like real life architecture pictures. Nice job. But that's so cool. And then ended up getting some toy photos in. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
That's like what we had. I was gonna say that's when we had like the Moon Knight. And I apologize for getting the account that did it, but the photographer that brought a Moon Knight figure to Egypt and the pyramids.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yep.
like that was
Yeah.
that was so awesome. So man, Toy Tish, look at you, buddy. That's so clean. I love it.
Very cool. It looks, it looks very.
That's very clean.
Even appropriate on sizing too.
Mhm.
Like this could be the postcard for Valencia. You know, the one found in space.
Yes.
Oh, Machu, he likes the droid in a leash. You son of a you son of a gun. And highly posables in the house. Oh, Josh.
I have a friend that's a droid.
How rude. You guys are so rude.
I once had a friend that was a droid. He was
how
great.
rude. How rude. All right. We're coming up now. This is number 3.
He spoke 3,000 languages.
That's so good.
We've had Quicks Picks Toys on here again.
Oh my gosh,
this is
yes.
awesome stuff. So we should recognize that Wolverine photo right there. This was one that was on. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think it was last week.
Couple weeks.
But for this week, we are looking. Oh boy. Okay. Bam. This one.
Oh wow.
That is awesome editing. Background by Pop
Oh
Toy
my
Photos.
Gosh.
What does that mean? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I saw that there's this. Here we go.
That's a
Did I
Toy
pause it?
Biz build-up figure too.
Yeah, so Pop Toy's photo took 3. Oh, look at that. Yeah, put that all together as a backdrop using the one figure, edited and focus stacked or just layered. That is rad.
That's awesome. I love that.
That's awesome.
That's very cool. Man, that's a poster right there. That is
Yeah,
Go
that is.
one over. I know it's not the photo that we're celebrating, but above. Actually, one above. That giant man.
That's cool.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
That
Yeah.
is awesome.
Jeez.
Oh, talented.
Match using a Digirama. I've always struggled with trying to find that perfect backdrop. But if you can make your own, again, I'm not good with the digital stuff. So that's excellent. Crazy,
Yeah, wow.
crazy.
Indeed.
So yeah, congratulations, Quick Pick Toys.
Well
again,
done,
guys. If you're not checking them out,
That's
really
a
great
great
stuff.
photo.
Sweet. All right. We're moving on now. Just double
still can't
checking.
believe I
Oh yeah, back to
fell
the
for
Star
that
Wars
monster.
here.
That's not Digger. I'm a fool. Oh. Hey, Chubsy Wubsy.
Hey, what's up,
going
Chubs?
on?
Oh, Chubbs. Hold on, real quick, guys. Check that out. The
I didn't see
arcade,
that.
unofficially sponsored by one of our favorite toy stores. Love you, Chubsy. How about you? Right? Is that neat?
That's
That's cool. I didn't realize you had that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
For those that are unfamiliar, Chubsy Wubsy, a fantastic independently owned toy store in New Jersey. Go visit his website. I'll put the link in the chat.
Fast shipping, everything
Yeah.
arrives in perfect condition. And, even with whatever today's news brings us, we are still going to be committed to our message of supporting small businesses. So at the end of the day, whether it's Chubsy Wubsy, Nerd Urbanity, our wonderful diorama makers and creators out there, shop small. Shop small, everybody, as best as you can. I know it's not, I'm not perfect with it all the time, but as much as you can, try to support, because these are our people. These are our people.
That's right.
And Chubsy and Mrs. Chubsy, they're just fantastic people that will welcome you into the store, talk to you for hours, and really just treat you really kindly. And that's what that when you go into that store, you'll feel it. So,
well, they're the best. And speaking of another best, look at this account. This is again, we haven't officially given you the reminder, so here it is. This is an account that's under 1,000. I think it would be really amazing if we can get really collectibles over 1,000 tonight or even tomorrow through the replay. So again, any account that's new to you, but I guess somebody that is, could really use that push right there. If we could support and again, throw a follow, comment on some stuff, like some photos. This is the second place photo for this week. Bam.
That's
Wow.
awesome. For people in the chat, I just left the link to Riley Collectibles. Let's see if we can get this photographer closer to the 1,000 mark.
who is that? Who is Vader throwing?
That's I want to say Luke, but I don't know what that
is
is.
it-
Is that the pilot that sits in the gunner seat that gets knocked out? Or do you think it's Luke?
I think
think
it
it's
looks like Luke to me, wearing a little. Can I just call it a condom cap? Is that?
Typical.
You just did. You just did.
Okay.
I mean, what? I don't know how else to describe it. That's the first thing. that came to
Machu
mind.
agrees.
Yeah, right. Oh man, yeah, this is crazy. This is great, and I love the translation feature on posts. Again, this is a global community that and all the friendships that we've made. So hitting it with that, it was amazing to do this photo with some sort of what if for the snow. I used flour. It was the closest thing I had on my hand, and I put it on craft paper base that I glued before. So awesome creativity there. Great texture. Again, looking like it's right on Hoth. Is Hoth the snowy planet?
Yes.
Oh, Yimbo.
Right?
I'm brushing
It
up.
is, isn't it?
Chewy,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
brushing
no,
up.
I'm just saying, oh, Yimbo, is that hot?
I'm just double checking.
Yeah.
I don't
Isn't
pretend to
it?
be an expert.
It is, right?
Yes, 100% is hot.
Oh, okay.
I know stuff. Sometimes I ask
But
it a question.
the question of it all.
I'll be quite honest. I know less than Yimbo, and Yimbo gets a lot of crap for not knowing anything about Star Wars.
Do you want me to ask you some Pokemon questions there, Chewy? You want to feel silly right now? Who's that Pokemon?
It's the one with the bulb on the back.
I have to say this. I just have to say this for all you Star Wars fans. I'm sorry. My friend is really into Andor, and he's just saying how Andor season 2 is like the next best thing, like amazing. And so he's telling my friends and I this, and then my friend goes, "Oh, I wonder what happens after that." As we all know, what happens after that.
I like that. That's good. Was he serious or was he?
No, he was joking. He was
Oh, okay.
like,
All right.
Oh, I wonder what happens after it. Anyway, Great.
Endless Fables. I'm gonna
freaking
pose. I got my figures. I know. I don't know the deep dive.
Yeah.
All right, Pedro, Relic Collectibles, amazing work. This is really sick. And now, just double checking. Oh boy,
I like how people can call you Yimby. What's up, Yimby?
Oh, Yimby.
Yimby.
Yimby. Let those drugs in.
It's what you call Yimbo when he doesn't know something.
Yimby.
Yimby.
well, fellas, while Star Wars might be number one for this, or number one in the hearts, or at least the majority of the top 10 this week, it goes back to number one, our boy, Peter Parker.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this bad boy.
This is a fantastic figure.
So there we go. Age of Myth. Bam. Well, bam. And that's a great use of that Moira. That Moira figure is one of the best.
Really versatile.
Versatile, yeah. She's been everybody for me.
Well, that I think something that they need to do more is the swap out arms, because
Yeah.
it really made this figure go from like a Moira Taggart to a civilian. Pop the head with Gwen. You have another body for Gwen. That's so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done another Mother's Day photo, but the one I end up sharing out, whether it's like reposting it or on my story, but is with my wife, and it's supposed to be, an allusion to her, but yeah, I use the Gwen Stacy head sculpt on this body. So I've used her as Lois Lane many times. Yeah, it's wonderful. But yeah, this picture, holy cow. It does really make me want to get this Mafex. I know you guys are all like, it's amazing, and I probably should.
Which one is it?
This looks
It's
like the
the
Mafex Toby.
Mafex.
Oh, Toby.
I mean, it does look excellent. I'm sticking with my figure arts. Just because I want to buy other stuff.
I
hear
get
you.
it.
I hear you. You don't need two Tobys,
I know.
but this is the best.
This is a
Toby.
good Toby. This is the Toby to get.
It's a good Toby.
Well, I have the
Actually-
Legends one.
You're actually not a Spider-Man fan if you don't get this Toby. But yeah, no, you should get it. You should get it. I mean,
Well, the problem here is that if you get this Toby, you really need to consider Andrew.
Andrew,
That comes out this end of this month.
and you just get.
Did Tom already come out?
Well,
No,
I mean,
well,
I know
the
Mafex
final
Toms
swing,
have, but
are you thinking Final Swing?
no, just in general. Like what his battle suit here.
Oh,
I don't think it did. I think it's coming out, but the final swing is the one to look for. That's what.
yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Things you
It's
can hunt
just-
down the road. It'll arrive at some point this year.
I mean,
Yeah.
granted,
You'll find it at a
yeah.
toy show.
Machu's probably going to tease me because I know he had this set once at a Toy Con and I didn't get it. But Chew and I were talking the other night about, again, not knowing today was going to at least alleviate some of our tariff concerns. So with everything, Hasbro announcing price increases, we know a lot of our import sites and stores were pausing and freaking out about, so, like I was thinking,
There's going to be an increase. There's still
going to be an increase. I know.
It's just
but
not as great as we thought.
Well, it was going to I don't know if I could, how much stuff I'll be able to actually buy. It's going to take because
totally.
depending on price points, it was going to be a really significant cutback. So I was like, oh well, the trade off is buying stuff that's already here. And one of the things that I've always had my eye on, I know it's not Star Wars night, but I did get them off. So I do have a million Batmen, but I didn't have this Mafex set, and I have
That one is a great set.
Yeah, and I don't know. I've always wanted it, and I have the Superman. So now that RP. So and I kept telling myself I have the McFarlane versions, but come on.
Yeah, I know. that Batman's fun. That Batman is fun.
I like the
Carrie's
beefy
a little
boys.
small. Carrie's a little small, but she's good to have.
Yeah,
I mean, the price point for that, not that we need to, shout out Bezos, but what was that, like $85, Yimbo?
Yeah, it was. It
that's
kept dropping and dropping. So we
Easy
finally
to
got to that point where we're like, again, not perfect about shopping small business, but sometimes like there's just something that.
Whoa. Back off. You buy what you want, Yimbo. Don't listen to
you buy whatever
Machu.
you want.
But
Yeah.
there's so look how much fun Mayday has. Look at how
how
much
dark-
fun.
I was trying to
Fun.
find that one. I was trying to find that one.
Look at how much fun.
Oh, the turtle thing?
Yeah.
I think there's
Come
some
on,
at
tell
my
me.
Target. So if they're still there next time I go, I'll grab you one.
Even
Oh,
my
great, that'd be
toys are
awesome.
sick of the little Funkos. Fair. I am good on my Bitty Pops.
You know,
I'm
but
good
we were
on them.
talking about the How to Train Your Dragon books the other night. I
Yeah.
opened mine. Maybe I'm with Machu. We don't need this crap. We don't need these little things that are just like highly disappointed.
Which one did you get? Did you
I
get?
got the freaking toothless, the one that you got two of.
Oh, well then you got the Night. What is it called? The Night.
Night Fury.
Night Fury.
Yeah.
So that's all we've opened. The Toy Daddy have opened 3 of them. Me being 2. And we gotten 3 out of these blind boxes. That's
It's the same exact one. Yeah. Mine keeps falling apart. Like it won't stay together. So I'm like, oh, I can't do anything with you.
oh well. I did have Peter Parker taking some pictures of his Toothless today, his Night Fury. So they're interesting. Again, you really wanted to like this. This is the stuff to get 5 and below. But Machu's right. All the little buys add up. All the little buys
Did you
add
buy
up.
more
I
of
know.
those?
No. This is the one that I was showing off last night. I've had this one.
Oh, okay.
I've had that one. So I only bought 2. I have the Superman and the Spider-Man. I didn't get the Batman that day. But you're right. How many toy dioramas do I need for my toys?
Rolling back to this. Congrats on coming at number 1. This is an excellent shot. Very cinematic. And one thing that I do appreciate most about when people take the time and effort is strong hand placement. So I love that he turned the hand so that it's pushing up.
Yeah. Again, it's those little things. Like once you feel like you have a pose ready for the camera, just give it one more look over every single foot placement. You don't want the, just get everything, make sure everything is there. Cause it's, again, I still struggle with it, but it's like sometimes, you got to force yourself to remember to look all the little things over.
Yep.
Ooh, a nice little up close portrait too. There we go. Very nice. Is there a BTS? Oh man, look at this. That's nice too.
Oh yeah, that's excellent.
2.8 f-stop. Nice.
Great f-stop.
Nice. Well done.
Are you getting more tempted as you go through these photos?
I am. Which one? Ooh, what figure is this?
SH.
Oh, that's it. Oh yeah, see, I have that one too, and that's a great one. Again, tiny hands. I wish their hands was bigger. I'm just saying. All right.
Like
Tiny
on
hands smell
Moss
like cabbage.
All right. A BTS Machu. Oh my god. Yeah, a BTS with a full battery. I can't tell you. I tease Warrior Evans like whenever I see any of his stuff because it's usually blinking. I think Jason B. Jason B. is another notorious like red battery about to die. Oh man.
I know that.
Endless Fables. Have a good one, my man. Hey, keep us going. You know that's okay if you're gonna be busy painting, but hopefully we can keep you entertained. Shroomy, did y'all pick up the Gamerverse Venom? He is incredible. I am waiting on Pulse. I'm still waiting on my Pulse for a lot of stuff. They seem to have really pushed out to the direct, like the fan channels and the their other retailers first for a lot of their stuff lately. Which I know can be a point of contention, but I'm happy to wait. I have enough to open. But yeah, so I'm psyched for that.
Yeah, me too. How big is he? Like did you say
Massive.
It was like
9
15
inches.
Massive size.
9.
9.
I thought it was 11.
He's whatever you want it to be, Chris.
Well, I guess that's
Your toys have way too many pops. It's so I know.
Yimbo.
Let's see, Jay Sitter. They should fill up the little pop boxes with smoke. Oh, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Do I have my smoke machine? I have no idea. Oh, it's packed up. That's it. I see my little photography
You
bag.
packed it?
Well, like I guess I should leave. I don't know. I was trying to clean 2 weeks out of. I don't know. Again, you've seen this basement. It's not cleaning. It's just moving stuff around. So
I did that.
That's true.
I did that this weekend.
just move things from one side to the other.
Yeah, I've been trying to slowly clear out my closet of boxes that I know I won't resell, and I'll save the box art by just like flattening it down, cutting off the tops and the bottoms. But yeah, it's a slow progress if you let it creep up on you.
That's true. And well, again, all of our stuff, you can spend an hour organizing one section because all of this stuff is this small. It could take an hour to sort hands. Oh, Chewy, you'd be so proud of me. Rats, they're upstairs. So they weren't the biggest things in the world, but for I think $5 or $6, it was a 2-pack of small, hobby stuff, which again, I have, but for $6 I found 2 of them. It fit every single Legend Spider-Man head in one of them. And then in the other one, I was able to sort all of the hands. So now if I get any more Spider-Man Legends, I'm in trouble. But right now, I have everything sorted. And it makes me
that's
happy.
helped me so much. Like just buying a few of those helped me clear out like 2 drawers worth of, like, I have this little cabinet next to me. 2 drawers of it was just like loose accessories to the point where it was just like a junk drawer. Like I didn't know where anything really was. I'd just be like, oh no, pack of cards. I don't know. I just kept the drawer shut mostly.
Yeah, I know it can be overwhelming. Speaking of overwhelming, I do have all these Star Wars toys, and I have some to crack open too. I was just looking at comic. I have stuff that All right, ready for it?
Yes.
So I've been sitting on this guy forever.
Oh, you have that one? That's a good one.
So do you have him? Do you want him?
I don't have him.
Well, maybe I could put him to the side. There's the Lando, the peg-warming Lando.
Cool.
Also a good one.
True.
Is it?
Even though they made a million of them.
I have my one Leia.
Oh, that's nice. It's the one with the soft goods.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
I have this. This was a recent clearance buy. I was super stoked about getting this guy for, I think, $12. So I do want to open him up. I have a Chewie.
Nice.
And then I never got around, Chris, to opening that Kylo Ren that you sent me. So tonight I want to crack him open.
Oh my
Is
god!
that
Perfect
the original, like from the like the first release from Force Awakens?
Oh, for sure.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna open him up tonight. And then I have, again, I was buying all of these Mandalorian, anything Mandalorian related. So this is the Chrome, what do they call it? The carbonized graphite series, the Shore Trooper.
Nice.
Oh, that one's cool.
Rogue One.
So,
Rogue One had some really great designs.
I have those now. I can show off. I'm gonna move. I mean, we can all fire up our second cams. So these are the other ones that I had to pull off the shelves. So this cracked me up because I was watching Thor Ragnarok again, and as soon as I was adjusting the hood on this, it reminded me of when Thor was hiding with Bruce Banner, and Valkyrie was like, "Don't you do disguise?" He goes, "This is what I can see her face, not when I do this." Do you remember that joke?
Yeah.
So I got my Ben, I got all my droids. And then this is my only fancy Star Wars figure, which again I got from Toy.Father. That was my Mando.
All those years ago, the very first time we met up at New Jersey Toy-Con.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Mando 1.1.
So guys,
that
here
was when Chris's wife was nervous about him traveling with people he met on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, reasonably so.
What-
That's a very reasonable sentence aloud. You're like, yes.
Share me your location.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Don't
then-
go to a second location.
And then she met me and my son, and she's like, "Yeah, you're fine."
That and Jay shot, yeah.
And Jay shot, and his kids.
Yeah.
He was like, "Your wife was like, that's fine, whatever."
Yeah, no, she definitely it was like, and I would feel the same way.
Bunch of honey bears.
Yeah, exactly. It's like these guys collect toys.
All right, so I'm going to show off because this way, for those of you guys in the chat, we need help at least picking different poses to do. But this is this is actually the Vader, not to flex, but this was the one that we got at the Hasbro breakfast.
Oh,
That was pretty
nice,
neat
nice.
at San Diego.
Cool.
I do have this Vader. This was the other one. I don't know what the difference is. The buttons are different.
I think articulation may be different as well.
Yeah, but
Maybe
neither
it's
of these have the
improvement in these.
butterflies, I think, right?
I don't think even the Vader that my favorite one right now is the one with the split mask. This from
Oh, yeah.
Obi-Wan. And I don't think he has butterflies. Oh, he has a little bit. Yeah, this one actually has a little bit. But it's like baby butterflies. It barely it's there, but not really a lot.
All right, so I'm just showing off all the stuff that I have. So this way, as people you want to give us suggestions, I do again Cobb Vanth. I love this. This is a good one. I have my Black Series Mando with a sock cape that I made. I never found the one that they did with the cloth goods. I only saw the Mines of Mandalore. I have this guy. I bought it for the speeder.
Actually, I think that turns out to be a girl.
This girl. It is a girl, yes. But I bought it for the speeder because at that time, where we look around, at least I look around, and I have all of these 1/12 scale vehicles. And thank you.
Get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah.
It's hair gel. So, at the time, there
It's
were
just humid in here. What?
we didn't have. Remember, it was like we just had bat cycles. We had model motorcycles. Like there wasn't anything. McFarlane was the only one kind of doing anything with vehicles. So I bought this one just for the speeder that it came with. I can't even tell you the name of the character, unfortunately.
I can't either. I think Solo might be a film I need to watch with my son just to find spots to enjoy again.
Yeah. Let's see. I did get this guy. I thought was really rad. So I got another Boba. So it's Boba Fett, and why am I blanking on the son? Why am I blanking on this guy?
Well,
What's this
that's
guy?
the dad.
This is the dad. What's the dad's name?
Jango Fett.
Jango Fett. That's right. Okay. I like this figure way better. This is that deluxe Black Series that was out a few years ago.
Yep.
I like this guy. I bought him to kind of team up with Mezco, and then I never did anything with him.
I'll be honest, I can't believe how deep you're going. This is incredible. I didn't know you had this many Star Wars figures.
Dude, I know. It was a problem for a while. Look, Fennec. Here's I bought this guy for the lightsaber,
I forget his name.
dark saber. I know.
Yeah, I bought him for the dark saber too.
This is my one Luke. This was the cool one because he came with the some cool accessories like the training droid that zaps him. Speaking of Solo, I have young Solo here. My mom picked him up for $5 at a flea market, so that was just nice of her. I do have a Cal because I love the game Force Awakens. Right? Wasn't it called Force Awakens?
No, that's the movie. You're thinking
Force Unleashed. Force.
Nope, that's a different one. Wait, is it? No, maybe Force Unleashed. No, that doesn't
No,
sound right.
it's not. It's
It's Cal. I know his name is Cal.
Cal is from God.
People in the chat, what's the video game of Cal? What's the video game with the boy from Shameless?
Um,
Jedi Fallen Order. Thank you, Capitalist. All right. Whew.
Thank
I
you.
still need to play the second game. All right, but there's that. This was like a $10 Walmart purchase.
Hey, no shame. you
No, I know. Miss All right.
It's a lot of black, but it's some people's favorites.
I know. I'm not a Jar Jar hater. And I have this melted candle Ray. This was from when The Force Awakens
one
came
of the
out.
worst figures I've ever seen.
But it did give me this BB-8, which is incredible. I love this
Yeah.
BB-8. Very nice
That first
weight to it.
release of Ray, though, that was like the darkest time for Hasbro, I feel like.
Yeah. All right, now here's I have one of these guys, stormtroopers,
Was it a TIE fighter pilot?
I guess.
Cool, cool, cool.
I have this one. I don't know any of the distinctions between them.
I don't know that one.
Stormtrooper.
And I guess
Stormtrooper B.
and then I
That
got
one
this
goes
guy.
underwater.
I got this
Oh,
guy.
that's a clone trooper. I think that's a pilot.
So yeah, that's who I have. I have 3 stormtroopers. So that's why I'm kind of tempted to open. But see, I never want to. I never put because I know that none of these guys technically go together, and I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at. But I guess not because it's like just
Star Wars.
mashups of things. Yeah.
And most of your stuff is from either the prequel or the original trilogy, so they all go together.
Well, those are my guys. Those are my guys.
Very cool. Very cool.
I have a very shorter list.
I've been going for a while, but I have some stuff on my desk. But let's say hello to Henrock.
Henrock!
Good. Cow Clips saying, damn. Well, thank you for joining. We got Man Beast Boy, MBB.
Oh, I gotta ship out his package tomorrow.
We got Sath in the house.
What's up, Seth?
Cap lives with a challenge for Yimbo. Yimbo deserves a reward if he can get that Django Fett in a good pose.
That Django is such booty. I know. It's like I've never been able to stand him well or do anything.
Ooh, and I know it's not a competition, but Toy.Father comes out swinging with the best Mando. Is that 1-0 or 2-0?
This is 2.
Nice. Oh, that's fantastic. We got.
This is SH Figure Arts.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bam! In your face. You don't need the mouth packs.
It was cheaper. Highly posable saying that's Enfi's Nest.
Yes! Thank you. Enfi's Nest. Okay.
And he bought it not for the bike, not for the character, but for the cape.
Ooh. Yeah, that's right. This thing is awesome.
Cap lives saying Enfi's Nest is the character that came with the speeder. Solo is such a fun film, in his opinion.
I liked it too. I would go back and watch. I would do that again. Again,
I think at the time I was just being overly critical of it because what I really wanted it to be was the Lord and Miller version instead of the Ron Howard version of Solo. Once upon a time, you're scratching your chin. Lord and Miller filmed 90% of that film and then got fired and replaced with Ron Howard, who went back and reshot over half the movie.
Oh.
So there's a version of it that could be really amazing. If judging by other works like Lego Movie or Spider-Verse films, 21 Jump Street.
Huh. Oh yeah.
It's one of those things like put it in the vault with like the Batgirl film. We'll never know what it could have been.
Well, we always say we never know, but even we got the Vonner cuts of the Superman movies. Eventually these things come out. Snyder cut.
True. No time and money.
We were just talking about the Suicide Squad. That David, was it Ayer? I think he directed that one. Ayer, yeah. But we might get one of those one day.
Is this SH Boba?
This is SH Boba, the new one. I really like
good
this
too.
thing.
That green looks nice.
Yeah, this is a really great figure. Love that one. Then we got SH Darth Maul. This was a figure I wanted for a very long time.
That's cool.
We got Luke. I don't have any of the other accessories. This one's...
He doesn't need it.
Yeah, this one's cool.
It's that moment right after he threw his lightsaber to the side.
We got Grogu.
So hey, what's the difference with the updated Mando Mafex figures? Because his.
And then I have this mystery one. Sorry, Yimbo, but I need to show off this mystery one.
I swear, if there's a cow under that cloak.
No.
Oh, missed opportunity then. Oh.
It's my Jedi Green Ranger.
Nice.
Jedi or Sith? But yes. I've always kept him in the cloak. I like this one. I dig it.
Did he come with a cloak, or you just added him to make him a Jedi?
I just added and make him Jedi. I did some Jedi picks with him.
Nice.
That's it. That's all I got. I was telling the guys that I had downsized my a lot of my Black Series and other Star Wars figures are in storage because when I made this room, I decided to go lean heavy on superhero stuff. So
Makes sense.
But
Alright.
in the chat, still catching up. Jay Sinner saying original versus clone. He's not a daddy, he's a twin.
Fair. Okay.
See you really? Oh, I guess so. I guess in a way. In a way. We got some we got Cody saying look at Toy.Father's knees.
like my real knees.
Yeah, I think he was checking you out as you stood up from your desk. Fair
Got it.
compliment.
Thanks, Cody.
We got Fallen Order. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, and flashing some calf too. We got highly
inevitable.
articulate. Good evening. Jay Sinner saying that's a BB-8 figure with a ray accessory. I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cap lives. I think that Black Trooper was a Death Trooper. Ooh. Yeah, you're probably right. And we got toying around. What's up, Kev?
Hey, what's up,
Kev?
Kev?
How you doing, man?
Talking Star Wars.
All right. How should we all have like different. Chewie, what about you?
All right, I got a couple figures posed up here. I got this is the Moff X Ahsoka that I have ready. In the seats, a Black Series Mando and Bo-Katan. I got SH figure Artan and Chewie, Black Series Luke, and I got this little R2. But the little 3D pieces I actually picked up from our friend Lone Wolf Labs for really affordable price.
He's the best.
And I got a slew of like, I don't know, 100 other figures and a detail that I could pull from if needed.
What's your favorite Star Wars figures? You being, I feel like the deepest like fan here.
I'm loving this Ahsoka, this Moff X Ahsoka, with the articulation. But you know, I'm recency biased. I'm gonna say hi and Chewie. But for Black Series, I really liked this Luke. So I've been playing with them. Actually, no, my favorite Black Series is this Vader with the slashed helmet.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
see
cool.
that one, but you can see inside the helmet. It's cool.
So how should we do? Did you want like should we just pose these figures and it doesn't have to be an official thing where people maybe can send us like if you guys have ideas for stills, either movie stills or comic book panels to go by, like we're
That
down.
works. I mean, maybe like I was thinking of just looking up something for like Darth Maul and then posing it and then showing you, you know?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
do that.
And then you guys like figure out your own.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
that's
You got it. Let's see in the chat. While you do that, I'll keep monitoring the chat. Man, Beast Boy saying, anyone get that third party mall? I know Machi did. I think maybe 796, and they did some modifications, I believe. Took the pieces, put on a different buck. Him or Import Vader? He's debating. Import Vader meaning Moff X? There's a new one coming out end of year. It's from Obi-Wan. So it's similar to this one with a slashed head, but they give you the option with the full intact helmet too.
I'm realizing the other problem I'm gonna have is that I don't even know like whose weapons in some cases go with who. So
Yeah.
some of this is gonna be, I'm sure, way off, but I am open to constructive criticism. Machu, constructive.
And
Nice.
if anyone wants to follow along, you want to play for your Star Wars figures yourself, and you want to tag us, throw in your stories, even just message it over to me. Happy to pull it up and show off what you're up to.
Yeah. Show us your posing. trying to find a good.
I could be man in the chair while you guys do that, and then take turns. All right.
Say hello to my little friends.
Drink something. Do the too many death sticks pose. I don't know what that is. Cap lives saying I got Mafex Ahsoka last week. She's really good. I gotta get Luke and Bo now. Yeah, Cap, I'm with you. I have Mando coming in this week. I'm still tempted on that Chrome one. I keep seeing it pop up for pre-order from various sites. But I think I'll prioritize Luke and then Bo-Katan and then Boba if I get that far before another reveal comes out.
So I want to know what the difference is from the Mando 1.0 that I have to like the 2 or this new one. Does the new one have drop down hips?
I believe the new one has drop down hips. Is yours not?
This does not.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it does, but it still doesn't get. It's still restrictive. Like,
I think
really
I know for sure that it comes with a better neck articulation on the 2.0. So
It comes with better accessories too.
Yeah,
like,
it comes with a Pedro head sculpt.
Yeah, Pedro head
nice.
sculpt. Yeah,
The sigil on the shoulder.
I feel like the accessories are a bigger grab.
What are you saying, that this isn't a good page? This isn't a good Pedro?
Oh yeah, look at that. That is
that's not good. That's not Joel.
Ooh, this multiverse is harsh.
Yeah, that's like
it's not good.
That's an eager Pedro before getting the role of Mando.
That was him interviewing on a Zoom call.
Yeah, that is
What?
rough.
I'm gonna have to shave or grow a beard.
What do you mean you're asking me to stand up? I'm in
Wait,
pants.
you're gonna cover my face?
You only need me to send in an hour worth of dialogue? Done.
That's it.
I was just framing up Brick something for that. Again, I don't really know. I forget the name of this guy. I bought him to tag team with Gomez. Oh yeah, here, hold on.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
But then I got him, and like he's so tiny compared to Gomez.
That page was on a carb cheat day.
He is looking swollen. You're right.
No,
a little puffy.
No. Overall, this page was allergic to peanuts. This is that version of him.
Page 1 carb cheat day. Oh man, Slacker Hacker said, let's see. Oh man, I wish I had my collection on my page. Haven't got around to taking pics, but I have all my Star Wars stuff out right now. Oh well, dude, so definitely send us send us some stuff. Did you make your account public? I know I follow you now, so I wouldn't know if you made it but if you're looking for people to check you out, by all means tag us and we'll share it away.
Okay, Toyrex gave us some structure around this pose.
All right, I like it.
Bounty hunter pose off.
Okay.
All
right, clearing the deck.
Oh, so I gotta get. Would you count Fennec? Fennec Sands, right? She's a bounty hunter.
Shands.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a bounty hunter when you first meet her. Actually, yeah, up until Boba Fett, I'm pretty sure she was a straight up bounty hunter.
All right. Oh, this Django. Oh, this Django.
Let's see. Highly articulate saying, which one is the good Mando? Galvus Ringworld or Mines of Mandalore? I remember people saying one is better than the other.
It was whichever one had the soft goods. It was after Mines of Mandalore. I just never saw it. I think I saw it at a con, but I was like, meh, I was spending a ton of money probably buying stuff that Machu got me. So I think at that point I was like, I don't need them. I have this Mafex.
Yeah, so the good one is the Glavis Ringworld version of Mando. That's this one that I have right here.
Oh, with the soft goods, you do have them?
Yeah, so this is the Mando that Machu and others say is the better of the Black Series Mandos. Actually, Machu thinks that this one is so good you don't even need a Mafex.
Because
even the Mafex will give you single jointed knees. But I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that one at Toy Snowman when I was in Montreal. I almost grabbed it because
It's
Montreal
really
said it
good
was
with
like
the
the definitive
articulation.
one.
For Black Series, I think this is the best one. Absolutely. Comes with a soft good cape. The one after, they shifted back to the plastic for some reason. It comes with a jetpack, so you can swap that out if you need to. Blaster, and then it comes with the vibro blades. That goes into the boot. So pretty good offering overall. And the worst Pedro head sculpt is probably going to come from Black Series.
Right.
That Pedro was terrible.
That was also an early one. That was the second release. I think it came with a Grogu. I had the first one, and then that was the second version that was with the unmasked head, and I was like, man, they're gonna get me. And then they
also, this Mando comes with the dark saber as well.
Yeah, I know. That's the one I wanted. I
That was the big get.
I figured I'd see it in the stores, but it's Jersey and all the toy shows. There's no way.
Too many collectors in Jersey. You guys split up a little bit. Some of you have to move to Connecticut.
All right, let me try to find a cool pose for Mando, I guess.
Let's see what other people are saying in the chat. Jason is saying Buffy the Vampire Slayer Pedro head sculpt. Yeah, that's more like it. Yimbo.
Ooh, Jukebox Hero.
What's up, Jukebox? Thank you for joining this week's Pose Off. It's a Star Wars night. Like a bantha. Pose off next. What does that mean? Someone Google that. That isn't me. Phoenix Sand is a terrible. Josh Around, that's a good one. Phoenix Sands is a terrible font. Damn, that's a good joke.
Well done. Well done.
Toy Around says, I agree with Brick, of course. Slacker Hacker, what's your Instagram? I'll follow as well if you're looking to show off your collection. So yeah, make some friends. Cap Lives, are you getting? Oh, am I getting SHF Grievous? Did it go up? It's a maybe. I don't have a lot of prequel trilogy figures, so uncertain. But I always get tempted very quickly.
Okay, guys, I got my pose.
You got it? Okay.
Here's my reference. There you go. Look at all these. Like, honestly, come on. Like, all Mando's doing is just standing, or sitting, or kneeling.
That's funny.
All right.
Is there an action you want? Can you type in action? I don't know.
I mean, like Mando show scenes, like when he's kicking butt, like at the start of the second season when he was. I love his action scenes. When he was wielding the darksaber for the first time, and like had no idea how it works.
Yeah. Okay. I got a new one.
Also, this Black Series Boba Fett that is the better of the Black Series Boba Fett. Not Boba Fett. Mando. It's available on Amazon right now for $30. People are looking for that exact one.
Wait, which one? The one that you're.
Yeah, this one
With Darksaber?
Yeah, the Darksaber.
Yimbo.
I might have to do because this sock cape is garbage.
The sock cape.
It's really bad, and it's just annoying because I do have a Darksaber from Black Series, but I'm just noticing. I mean, that just takes a little heat. But hang on.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a good deal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'd rather get the Moth X.
The updated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oop, took him down. There you go.
Well,
How's it? Oop, I guess it's not really showing off that post too well. Let's see. So back here.
Let's see. Highly articulated. The Terrible Head was the third release, wasn't it? OG armor, new armor, then Clayface. Yeah, just about. Yeah, I think so. It was part of the deluxe edition, so it did come with Grogu and his bassin. Was it?
Oh yeah, I have
What do you
that.
call it? The bassinet.
hmm.
Highly articulated. Going to Galaxy's Edge and Andor. I'm on a Star Wars high. Same. I actually feel really great about being in Disney World a couple weeks ago, getting to ride the ride, getting to being Galaxy's Edge again, and then going straight into May the 4th. I'm feeling that.
La-di-da.
It is awesome. Maybe Boy Grievous I want from Black Series. I'm sure that'll get re-released. They should. I mean, that's an expensive mold.
I'm surprised you don't see a
Oh,
whole
but
lot
on
of-
sale.
I'm surprised you don't see a whole lot of Grievous, to be honest.
For
I feel like
figures.
I feel like that's one they don't like redo a whole lot.
They should though.
I know they all he's like
popular.
mentioned everywhere, and he's
Yeah.
like super popular.
Are you doing a flight mode?
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you seen was it Tales from the Underworld?
Yes, I want
That
that
one's
version.
really that's a
of
really
Massage.
good. That's a really good cartoon. Speaking of Grievous. Oh no, that's Dooku, sorry. But yeah, this is so good, right? Have you finished it? I don't think I finished it.
I finished the Sage's Tales. I think now I'm somewhere with Cad
Oh.
Bane.
Oh, then I finished Assange's. That was good. So it was
think it
like
was
a
given-
3-part story.
Yeah, it was his origin story.
Got it. Oh, Cad's is his origin?
I think so. Yeah,
Oh,
it's when he was.
Because I've only watched Massage. Well, pretty awesome. That's good.
Feel like I'm missing some of my accessories. I'm annoyed with myself. Past me was getting a little sloppy with his Star Wars stuff.
You need to get the get another one of those little cases.
Well, that's the thing. I had stuff in here, boop, 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 boop. But like for instance, unless I have it and dropped it,
Yeah.
like I have from that deluxe Boba Fett his blaster cutting off.
Yeah.
But I thought that was in 2 halves. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was just this half.
If you have the deluxe one, it comes with 2. One
Okay.
where it's split in half and one together.
But like, it's 2 halves of this, right?
Yeah, but it's another full piece.
Oh, there it is. Hold on.
Is that new, Chris, or is that how you always
Yeah.
store stuff?
This is new, but this is how I'm moving forward with some of my new accessory stuff.
Nice.
Look, little drawers.
This one,
See? And here I have all my maximum Spidey stuff.
that's awesome.
There you go.
I know Sir Dork does that, and he mounted his to the wall.
He melted it against the wall.
Mounted.
Oh,
The,
mounted.
One of his fireworks things. He just melted
Yeah.
it to the wall.
It's a little bulky, but at the same time, you can fit a lot in there.
Yeah.
That's what Chris said.
Yeah.
What was the thing that Machu said?
You fool.
Deets nuts, Ligma.
Oh,
Like
man, that's
Yimbo.
Slacker saying all I have is Odious on there for now. So on his IG, got nerfed by a lightsaber. I'm not sure what that's saying. Side note: loving Star Wars Fortnite. Never have I played so much since GTA. Okay. Slacker Hacker. I do like that Stonehead Otis you posted, Slacker. Nice. Oh, 3 sprays of stone paint and finish my hand. Great. Slack for Cap Lives, saying Tales from the Underworld was really good. The Cad Bane story was great. I think I gotta finish it. I don't think I finished it. But yeah, I love the revisiting these characters.
All right, I got my pose for real this time.
Nice. Let's give you the one. Yeah.
There you go.
I need to get some more bounty hunters.
Maybe I'll like put this.
I'm gonna show. Yeah, that's very nice. I'm gonna end up showing off.
Oh, I dig that. That's cool. I dig that.
Each of the ones solo. Eventually, I'd like to do a little bit of an action scene. I'm getting my Mafex Mando queued up.
Mafex Mando, okay.
Which R2? Oh, all right. Oh, that's neat. The funny thing about this first Mafex Mando is I remember the blast. It's purple, like pink, and I remember it was some people were saying it was because of the oxidation process. Like something got messed up on Mafex's end.
Oh, really?
Right, because it's not. I mean, it's not supposed to be a purple blaster.
Never mind. I don't have I don't know where my Boba Fett went. Might be in my son's room.
If only the Star Wars guy who suggested we do Star Wars.
How dare you?
Was prepared. Chewie did not understand the assignment.
I didn't realize it was get everything you own night.
Oh, damn. All right. I just had...
But look at this head. I mean, it looks better in the light. Well, let me just do this one.
Do you like it?
Look at this. Look at this. Come on, focus. Look at this head sculpt.
That's still just as bad as the one I have.
Mr. Pascal.
How did he sign off on that? He's like, I got paid. I don't care.
That sounds about right. When's my check?
Yeah.
Beautiful. But anyways, here's my not even bounty hunters. Bo's not a bounty hunter. We have to move her out of here.
See, all right, damn it, I should get the new Mafex Mando because I love Mando. I've said many, many times, to the point where I've considered the hot toy.
Oh,
that hot toy is awesome.
Because I love
the hot toy.
But I'm done. I can't.
I'm just kidding. I'm totally joking.
It was on sale for a while.
I know. I
considered it.
But I'm about to show. All right, so real quick, if I take over for a second here. All right, so there's a pose of Boba. I've always liked this Boba Fett, this deluxe figure, and especially for that flame effect. Like, oh boy,
that's cool.
So, he's definitely been an underutilized. Like, I used him way more when I first got him. Again, like I was really fired up during the Mandalorian's first season, and I was getting all of the Star Wars stuff. I'm like, I like Star Wars. All right, so this is a good one. Cap Lives. That's the best I can do for Django, and it's still tough. Like, it is such a crummy figure.
Hey, it looks cool.
Yeah, he's just too rotund, and his ankles are blocked by like
the shin guard,
the shins. Yeah, so like it's such limited movement there, so you can barely. He has to kind of lean forward. Yeah, he's rough. But that's about it. Like for that.
Yeah, I will say the Black Series ankles is what's driving me to SH Figure Arts and Mafex. Like, it just drives me nuts.
Well, this is what always. Now I know why Chris wanted to sell them to me.
Yo, what
Just
happened?
kidding.
What happened? I didn't see this episode. What happened to Mando?
No, his this one pops off, and I forgot about it until it just happened to me. And that it's
What
not
is it?
impossible, but it's such a pain in the ass to pop that back on. Look at
Oh, I
inside
didn't
this.
realize it did that.
Oh, it's not your fault. You didn't make the toy.
Well, I didn't realize it did. To be honest, I didn't know that was like something it did, you know?
Let's see if I can show off where the peg. Look at. All right, I got to show off the peg placement. See how? Wait. You see where the ball peg is? Wait, I was shining on for a second. See that? You see the ball peg or no? You see the ball?
Yeah.
It's like from there. It's tucked behind.
Oh no.
So it's all feel, and it is like I already started sweating just trying one time.
No, not the Yimbo sweats.
Yeah.
Hey, chat. If you think Yimbo should just bite the bullet and buy the Mafex Mando 2.0, just say that sucks, Yimbo.
Because like otherwise it's really cool. I was just trying to get the thing up because like you have to go down and in, and it doesn't want to, and this doesn't even fit well. It's just, yeah. I hope they improved on this. I would assume they have, but this was, some of those early Mafexes are not all they're cracked up to be.
Yeah, like Age of Apocalypse Magneto. I get so annoyed with that figure. Oh, yeah,
So there we go.
But
Grumble.
I'll close off mine with this.
I'm just saying, you know, like I like to. I don't want to say this, and you know, like we've had these talks offline before, because the last thing we want to do is like stoke any kind of like, you know, like we would like to be constructively critical. Like, that's beautiful. But we do like to point out the unnecessary, what feels like hate and criticism directed at Hasbro that other companies do not. Not that we want the other companies to get the same level, but it's just like, what is it about Hasbro for the online reactions? Whereas like somebody like everybody, oh, just get the Mafex. Well, not every Mafex is great. Like, honestly, in my eyes at least.
No, I agree. There's parts of Mafex I don't enjoy at all. Like the classic Spider-Man. I don't like that the belt line disappears behind the diaper on Posen. Or what you're going through with that. That I will go through with Age of Apocalypse Magneto. Like his bicep just falls off.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, definitely the earlier Mafex there are a lot of flaws.
Yeah.
And that's all. It's just not again. We don't like to harp on the negatives.
But when
I
they're
just
good,
want-
they're good. They're
Yeah, of
great.
course.
Like Daredevil.
I mean, I think that, you know, there's no perfect figure, absolutely, and it all goes down to what you enjoy, right? We've all said that. In my eyes, I think there's only like one or two perfect figures in my opinion, right? But then I still have my all-time favorites, which I don't feel are perfect figures, right?
Right. I even said last night, Chris, like Muff Toys Clark Kent is as close to what I would consider to be a perfect figure for the offering and what it does.
Yeah.
And yet there's still a couple little nitpicks that I would love if they had did a couple things differently or offered a couple of extra little things, you know?
Sure.
Man, I just want to
the count is pretty close to perfect. Like, I don't even know what I would add. I just love it. Sesame Street NECA the count.
Oh, I haven't even opened them yet.
Maybe if it was, you know, the plastic is still very NECA. But sculpt, it's beautiful.
Jay Sinner made a great point. They want a Mafex figure at Hasbro prices, and they can't get angry at Mafex for not making more. So Hasbro is to blame for not making a better product. That's a good analysis. And like I said, I think ultimately is how we talk about all, like, again, not to have people get upset at other toy companies. Just we'll talk about Hasbro stuff the way that Mafex gets discussed, not in the quality level, but just like again, the way we like to talk about them. It's just that other people get so fired up. Let's see. Capliv said, I think people, let's see, still bring up Mafex QC. Yeah, no, that's true. I know. Cody says, people put import companies on a pedestal because they feel buying them gives them status and coolness. All figures are imported, folks. That is a very, very good point.
That's
Kat
very
said,
true. I'll always point that out, is that you can buy SH figure arts in a Target.
Right.
For some below $40. It's no long. It cannot be put on that pedestal that Cody's mentioning.
Right. Cap Liz, I'm always going to go back and forth on whether I should get the 2.0 Mando. It looks really good, but I don't know. I'm not a huge Mando fan. That's fair. That's what you got to... What?
No, I'm just saying to contribute there, Cap, is like I think if you're paying those import prices, if anything gets close to $100, you should, like, in my opinion, I know other people just collect what they think is cool, whatever, and that's perfectly fine. But I have to love this character if I'm gonna be like, hey, here's $100 or more.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless it's a frog, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just caught off guard, and I'm like, yeah.
I still have to do a reel. I have such a funny idea, but like we're about that frog. Like, well, I think it's funny. It's going to crack me up. I'm filming it. But yeah, like the fact that we own that frog. But that frog is so awesome. Like, he really is such a cool character. You're right. They're like like Rumble Society stuff is a perfect example of like I don't know those characters. It's all original IP typically, and it's like they're still come out. There's something about them. I still can't get this. Oh no, this. I'm frustrated. I am sweaty now. Here, this is my. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. I can't. Let's see. Where do I import that one from? Or do I just get the $30? I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. Screw it. This guy's fine. But the cape stinks. Like I like how he poses. And I can mess around with him more. I don't have to be so dainty with him. I think I'm going to get that Black Series tonight.
What do you think, people? I'll put a Black Series or a Mafex for Yimbo.
I mean, the Chrome one is awesome, but the regular version has way more accessories, right? That's what we were saying?
Yeah. Yeah, the regular version comes with the Pedro head sculpt and Grogu in a bag. They removed it for the Chrome exclusive.
And the Chrome is more expensive?
Yes. Roughly, if you find it and you're lucky, it's $80 before shipping. If you're not lucky, typically I've been seeing it for $110. But you can buy Mafex 2.0 Mando for... I got mine for $65. I'll give you the link when... after the chat, after the stream. Mm-hmm. If you do want that one. Or go with the Black Series one. Black Series is really good. The Glavis Ring... whatever. Glavis Ring World.
Okay.
So, your choice. That's $30 versus like $100.
What's the difference in look? Is it the same exact look to this one?
The one I have?
Yeah.
I think no, I have more blue accents on mine.
All right.
But I think maybe the articulation is a little bit different as well. Because mine looks a little bit more stockier, like more armor, like wider.
Okay.
And then the cape is soft, so not the sock.
Well,
I think it comes with a better dark saber too.
Probably. I mean, again, this is each year.
The first one,
each release does make an improvement, depending on how significant. But the improvements are always made.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I might do that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. I have to decide.
Back to that conversation, MBB. Hasbro's a big dog, easy target, number 1 and 2 license. Yeah, easy targets. They make the most and spend the least. I don't know. Sometimes I think about that. how much, you know, how it all works with shipping included and landing fee within the domestic. So to you, the consumer, it's a $30 in this example. It's $30 for that Mando Black Series, where we know that Target they have to get a margin on it. So if we do the restaurant game, it's the rule of thirds. So when you go to a restaurant and it's a $30 dish, typically 10 of it is the margin. Was it? No, is it? How do I remember this? It's 10. It's like 33% margin at the least. There's 33% that goes into overhead, and 33 is the cost. So if we translate that over on the business side, again, I don't know any numbers, but Target probably gets all this. Actually, no, I do know some numbers. Publishing, your James Patterson novels, your Twilight novels, they used to go to Target for 50% off the discount. So what that means, if it's sold for $30, Target bought it for at least, at most, like $15. Typically, they get higher sometimes because they buy the most. So sometimes those books go to them for like $10. So up to like 66% off the cover. That means that other $10 is covering overhead and cost of the book itself and delivery. So in that case, how do we take that $30 example and compare it with a Mafex? To you, the consumer, to me, I paid $95 to get imported to me direct from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to compare the two on spending the least or spending the most.
Right. That's a good point. See, this is why Chewy's our business guy.
And that's only publishing. Publishing is completely different because also you can, if it doesn't sell, you can return it the following year. You could hold that thing for supposedly like a year. You could go longer and just return it for your full money. So it's all these games that happen.
Right.
All right. Off my soapbox or
that was great. I hope you guys
cases.
See, I find this stuff fascinating. That's
all right, MVVs, and it even goes further. So those returns that you get from like a Target, say they returned all their James Patterson novels to you at pretty much they get their money back. Then the publishing company will sell it to a wholesaler, like a Five Below or a Dollar General, or even further down that chain of value at $1 a piece. That's similarly what we're seeing with, if I had to guess, things we saw for like Ollie's and Ross. So it's like things that get returned. So in case you're wondering why like Five Below suddenly has like all these things, it's because these bigger retailers said no, sent them back. And that's, again, strictly publishing. I don't know how physical toys or electronics work in those stores, but just give me that example. Machi saying, wow, I don't know what, whatever. I love you, man.
Anakin cosplayed as Mando. See, why I won't do the toy library, people. No, I feel you. I know.
Whoa.
I already said I wouldn't be gifted a card in the Machu library, so I already know that. I've accepted my fate there. Slacker, I do actually have the Mando model kit. I don't think I finished him out of laziness.
I have that one too.
It's not the same type of model kit, right? Like where we're used to like blockies. It's advanced.
It's a clippy. There's a lot of clips. You have to clip them, snippies. Yeah. You have to snip it. It is popped together. But then there's like decals you have to add on it. I ended up tapping out halfway through. It wasn't as fun as like the blockies builds, that's for sure. So it was taking me too long. And then I got the saber, and now I can't find where I put my saber. I thought it was in this bucket, but it's not. So I don't know where my saber is. The whole thing, I was like, well, at least I got a $30 dark saber and Beskar steel.
I didn't think that one came with the dark saber. Oh, you mean the model kit?
The model kit.
Oh, got it.
But I don't even know if it did. I think it just came with the Beskar, the spear.
I like this pose, Chris. Good job.
Thank you. I wanted to do this pose, and I think I kind of got it.
with some smoke.
This one over here.
Oh, nice. That's
It-
the new Green Ranger.
Yeah, the problem is I couldn't. There's not much ab crunch on this SH figure art, so I couldn't
Yeah,
get him to come down.
it's very much an older version or older
Yeah,
SH.
it's the first one.
Oh, very first one. Oh wow.
It's the very first Green Ranger they came out with. Jedi Green
Let's
Ranger,
see.
guys. Jedi.
I mean, that's a good one. Cal saying, "Yeah, but I have the same stand-in issue of SH figure arts, the Batman."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, what figure bothered me the way it kind of stood forwards? I think it might be Chun-Chi. Capitalists, don't get mad at Mafek's Mando Yimbo. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffer.
That was the. I mean, there was a lot to hate about the Shang-Chi one.
Yeah. Well, this should be a. I hope we get a second crack at that apple. He's gonna be an Avenger.
Who's going to be an Avenger?
Shang-Chi.
Oh, good. Yeah, yeah.
And he's getting a new costume. That's what reports have said.
I'm excited. We have not seen enough of him.
No, we have not. I mean, he that I will still defend that movie, and then I'll defend that button scene. That was actually a good button scene that led to nowhere.
Which scene?
I liked the Shang-Chi movie. I loved. I really enjoyed it. I know a little, you know, like I thought that. I mean, it was neat. It was neat. It was really good. I mean, I guess the ending. I thought the ending was cool. Cool. I like it was.
I don't think it needed the dragon. I would have been fine with that. You know, figure out another way where it's father and son fighting.
Right.
But I'm
but
okay
still,
with it.
I thought it was an interesting something that we haven't seen in Marvel movies before.
Yeah, I love Superhero Fight Club. Thought that was great. Like Wong versus the Abomination.
Yeah.
Love that. And also something about that fight sequence on the scaffolding. Shang-Chi versus that ninja person.
Yeah, that was good.
That was better than, like, I feel like that fight scene was too good.
Oh, the Death Dealer?
Yeah, it was too
was
good
good.
to have it in the middle of the movie.
Yeah, it was very James Bond-esque, John Wick.
Yeah,
Had that vibe
Yeah.
to it.
I feel
And
like
then
the
Death
end
Dealer
scene
just
was
gets
so
the dirty at the end.
Oh
in the
yeah,
third act. I'm like, oh, we'll find out who it is. Maybe it's like his uncle, or and then like
Some
no.
people speculate that it was the mother that was brainwashed.
Mm.
I was like,
Really?
damn, that would have been freaking a hell
would
of a
love
good
that.
turn at the end. To be like, it was the mom.
Mm-hmm. I would take in that.
Slacker Hacker says, I got Mafex, I'll sell you. It's it's got the one brown leg.
Is that... See, I want the all Beskar chrome. The chrome one is the one that, from the looks perspective, I love how shiny it is.
Mm-hmm.
We know some people that has it for order.
Super
All right.
tempting.
I know, right? Cal saying sometimes I use a dime under 1 foot to balance it. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or putty. Putty's good.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Lazy ring. Ringworm complete with Jack Black and Lizard. What? Man Beast Boy says, I see you. G-Box James Patterson puts out a book a week. He does. He gets paid very well, by the way. Highly particularly, I know how some of the numbers work, and you've got it right from what I know. There's not nearly as much profit as people would like to believe. Very true. Very true. These stores like the Target, they have so much purchasing power that if they could simply say no, we're not going to carry this. Like anything in that store, they can simply say no, and they will be fine, and they'll find a next best alternative, and they'll fill that slot with something else.
Well, that's what I found very interesting at Toy Fair. Was it really, like, we were there for kind of like social media guide day, but the fact that they really are selling themselves to all these big box stores
Yeah. Taking
know?
orders, physical orders. Some people had pen and paper
Yeah.
ready to just sign. Fascinating. I agree. MBB, just with our current domestics, other than Hasbro or McFarlane, you see others packing in more value. I get it. Why from big corps just don't likes. They got our characters unlocked. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't. Even some people use WWE figures as a prime example of what companies should do more. But I gotta say, those bucks are being reused left and right, and sometimes the accessories are so.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure. I'm just envisioning the boys aisle and Target, like what's there and what people like. I mean, who else does stuff like? You could go with those Minecraft figures, but they're $10 a piece, and they're not very good.
No, as my kid has a bunch of them now.
Like the like one of the characters I bought, or my son got came with like 2 left hands. it's like come on. Sonic was a good example, but
Sonic, those were good figures.
$15 though, no accessory for the one Sonic.
They did end up putting out like the reissue of the, or, you know, like they continued on. So, but like if you get a Sonic, you get I think a Chaos Emeralds.
Okay.
They did start putting them in, but again, this is now after that first initial movie run. So now they're just movie
They
figures.
bundled
you know?
a lot of them too.
Yeah,
Right.
Some people give NECA a lot of credit for packing out the box, but I also feel that they take shortcuts in other ways. Like I don't know for sure, but I have to imagine that plastic is they go for cheaper one because it feels very brittle a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's trade-offs, right? Like
Absolutely.
they choose to. I think NECA fans. I mean, there are things about NECA that I really enjoy in terms of just the loadout, right?
Right.
The accessories, all that.
The sculpting and paint look great.
Sculpting, paint, but then
The
articulation
variety.
is not there. Articulation
Right.
is not there, and that's what you expect, right?
And then even with what they do give, a lot, people are afraid to break stuff too. Lots
Yeah.
of horror stories about things just snapping, and that's
Like,
where I'm
NECA,
judging the
absolutely.
plastic.
Yeah. You're not going to be like moving that thing around like a Maximum Spider-Man.
But you put it on your shelf, and you want to display it.
Yeah,
Beautiful, like those
perfect.
cartoon turtles.
I-
They look great.
But they
Though
live on my
that-
shelf. I
Yeah.
love looking at them. They're on the top shelf with the party wagon. But I just tend to look at them.
Yeah. I'm taking Mikey traveling with me, but it was the third Toon Mikey I have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel the same way with the Sesame Street, which I haven't opened, but I think they're just great display candy. To be honest, like I
Yes,
can't
yeah.
wait to like just put them in my displays and look at them. Like a lot of the stuff I just like to look at. Like there are like a few things I play with. I would say, in terms of like things that I've gotten the most play out of because of our poses and all that, I'm gonna go with Ultimate Maximum Spider-Man. And quite recently, Ultimate Iron Man.
Oh yeah.
Wait, say that one more time.
I would say most of the things that I have, I just display. I'm a collector at heart. I'm
Sure.
a hoarder at heart, right? I don't necessarily play, and that's why I really like these pose offs because I actually get to play with them and then get to really think about and talk about the differences in articulation, in the way they move, in the sculpts, and like the most you can get out of them. That's what I really enjoy about these. Like, and I get to talk to them about with you guys and everyone in the chat. But as of late, since we started doing these things, I feel like the 2 figures that I've gotten the most play out of, outside of this,
Mhm.
Maximum Spider-Man
Hell yeah.
and Ultimate Iron Man.
Ultimate Iron Man's blast. That's going to be a fun
A lot of
night.
fun.
Iron Man night is going to be a fun night.
Yeah.
Next week, you want Iron Man night?
Laser Man night. Yeah.
Laser.
Like
I'm
he's
down
so
for-
much fun.
Yeah. I just actually took them all out because I'm going to have to turn my arcade into the Hall of Armor.
Nice.
Oh my god, I can't wait for you to spend another day doing that.
I know. It's like I just did this. Maybe we do Batman one more time so get another
Yeah, let's
week
do
out of this
Batman.
arcade.
Keep it up. Let's do Batman.
Back to the chat and BB saying, and we go buy $100 import to satiate ourselves. Which is true. This
But
should
although
be a
I've
middle
just
ground.
What started this whole thing again? What were we saying? Something about imports.
Why the Hasbro hate was the start, and then the question of like what current domestics offer, value within that box. I think I'll hand it to folks like AWOC. They'll pack out stuff in that box at that price point. But again, like if we're talking about like licensed characters, I can't think of any that would be the satisfying complete package below $50.
Yeah, I feel like toys have gone through an evolution of like, I don't know. My friends and I discussed like they've been private equitied, right? Like,
Oh my
so
goodness, yeah.
like great example is Mezco in terms of like, remember back in the day, what would you get for $85, right? Like
Yeah,
a full loadout, awesome accessories. You get a
maybe
free Mezit,
maybe a steel case.
steel case. Like those are awesome. And then as you move along, whether it's setting a profit margin each year, which requires them to cut back on a little bit so they can get more out. You just start to see like right now of what perfect example Woodford, right? Awesome figure, but for a Rumble Society exclusive figure, $120, something like that after shipping on all that stuff. When a few years ago that would have probably been 85, 100, and probably locked in with a little bit more accessories. And this is no complaint. This is an observation that
right.
is out there, like, and that's what it is. That's what it is currently, right?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you you can go into any aisle and see a lot of this too. It's not just action figures. It's you go through like the preschool section or the Disney section. I mean, come on. I mean, even you look at a brand like those mini brand ball things.
Oh yeah.
They're like $10 now a piece.
Really?
Yeah, I went to go buy some Harry Potter ones and it was like $10. I'm like, geez.
Ew, really?
It's like I'm pretty sure some of this stuff is a piece of cardboard in here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we see all around. All right, moving on.
So,
yeah,
for the record, guys, I think I'm gonna. I like cannot get this arm pop back, and I remember the last time it happened. It took me forever, and it's just not doing it for me. And I think he's just gonna be scrapped, like for parts.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, at least you gave me a great deal on him, so I'm not
Mama,
sad
no.
about it. It's just
No.
I can't even. I would feel so bad even trying to like sell this to somebody. Not.
I do.
Who would do such a thing?
See, that sounded terrible. Chris, all right, for the record, guys, Chris sold it to me for like $40, so like it was not like anything. Yeah, so no, by all the Chris, I'm not busting your balls.
Feels fairly complete.
No, so but that's why for like this was years ago. So when I factor in like what $10 a year of ownership, I think that for the parts and then for the hands and for the extra like I can eventually reuse this thing. I might just cannibalize them and then apply it towards the update. And then I have spare hands and all the spare Mafex parts. So no, I'm not actually busting your balls, Chris.
So are you gonna go chrome or regular? Regular comes with the Pedro heads, and it's
chrome. Where is this? Where is
$45 cheaper.
Where is it?
Chrome. Check Hobby Link Japan was the last time I saw it.
Like order.
Okay, and then the other location and I'll give them a shout out again. Support independent businesses. Titan Toys from Canada.
Yeah. Okay.
So shout out. Shout
They're
out
not
to
actually
Titan.
sweating. I started sweating up top. I was not sweating on the hands. The hands are fine. It popped out. This first one, like it happened. It happened to me before. It's just so frustrating.
What happened to you again?
And the more I fiddle with it, like I started getting the. Here, I'll stick this over here.
The meat
like,
sweats.
No. See, like now, like the metal part of the wire came out from under the chest plate. Like that's probably just me manhandling now. So this is fine. He's great for parts. I think I'm gonna have to get a new one. I did open Kylo Ren. He looks cool, but his ankles are frozen, so I have to heat those back. Like,
Don't force it, Yimbo. Don't force it.
I'm not. But no,
He's another one I was eyeballing for SH Figure Arts. I think I saw him for like $60. This is very tempting.
Who are the Kylo Ren fans out there? I really liked Kylo Ren.
I'm still really fond of Force Awakens. Like I still remember that scene in theaters and getting that feel, and yeah, I
like that one. I agree with you. All the feels were great in that. Kylo Ren, they did he was fine.
There was some they didn't. If you ignore that last movie, it's not so bad. The Force Awakens, I'll still fight for. The Last Jedi, there's a lot to like in that movie. It's just not the way I would have written Luke.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I have to buy the new shiny toy. No, you're right. Machu, we should tell Mrs. Yimbo about this. This is a problem.
I'm not saying I can't.
Oh, broke my camera now. Oh, broke my...
I can fix this. It's just that
I broke my camera.
SpaghettiOs.
It's so annoying. It's bothering me so. Like it's not easy. Here, I'm gonna give me the one shot again to show you what I'm dealing with.
You have control.
You see what I have to deal with here.
Not this one shot. My camera one shot. This guy, Mando one shot. There. Okay. So just to illustrate,
You rip off the forearm?
Well, yes, because I was trying to pop the peg out from here. So what's happening is it gets stuck. Let me move that out of the way. It cannot get over the peg. So when I try to rotate it, this whole thing rotates, and then it doesn't spin. See how like the inside part is not rotating around. So it gets stuck on the peg. I can't get over the peg. This rotates around. So then I tried to pop that out, but then I just tore the arm off. I could put the arm all back together, so no worries, everybody. No worries. See, it's fine. It's not actually broken. I have it all here. So I'm not saying I can't fix this. I can.
Don't
it's
get
just
mad.
that
Don't get mad, Yimbo.
every time I've messed with it, I've tried to take. It's been
to suffer.
This is like the third time I've ever tried to pose this Mando, and all three times this arm has popped off and done this to me. And it takes me forever.
Yes,
to get...
Undead Werewolf Gene, Hobby Genki does have it for cheaper, but it keeps going in and out of stock. I don't think it's possible to get from Hobby Genki.
So what's a reasonable price for the Chrome Mando?
The best price was $81 at Hobby Genki before shipping.
Again, with shipping, that would probably been $100-something, right?
I would say Titan Toys probably has the best offer right now. I saw some places doing 110 plus like $50 for shipping. Titan Toys will give you it's 110. It's coming from Canada, and it will be for me. Again, only talk about me. It was like $15 to ship or something like that. So
for
chromed out Mando, so it was like 125.
So you got chromed out Mando?
No, I saw it a day late. I already ordered regular Mando. I don't want two Mandos. Just one's shinier than the other.
No, it is very, very pretty.
It is very pretty.
And So he just comes with the dark saber and the spear. It looks like.
Yeah, yeah. And I think you do get a Grogu. I think. I'm not sure. Man, Beast Boy, his sweat is like chemical burns on the fig.
Let's see.
Oh man, the old way they used to make Kylo's lightsaber and Black. Yeah, it's terrible. Diggs, sir, Toy.Father. Now you know how it feels when you give someone a fig and they break the arm off right away. I mean, Diggs, I wouldn't say it's right away. It's been like 4 years.
Yeah,
this is just the second time playing with it.
yeah.
Oh, Hobby Link Japan has him in stock.
Oh, okay.
Only 6 left.
How much?
Plaza Japan has it, and
So Hobby Link, it's $66.29
on Hobby Link
plus, and then it says $16 in shipping. Only 6 left.
This is for the non-chrome.
Oh, that's the non-chrome version.
If you go to Plaza Japan,
yeah,
I'll go quick.
87 with 34.
87
with 34.
Yeah, so that's the cheapest one.
And he does come with a Grogu, but I have so many Grogus.
Have you ordered from Plaza Japan before?
I have not.
Yeah, I have. They're
Okay.
great. They're great. It's easy. It's like Ami Ami.
And
got it.
see, and now I go back and forth. Like, should I just get the Black Series for $30? Like, because like I haven't used any of these Mandos in forever. I love Mando.
If you want Machu toys, expert, always right opinion.
True.
Chrome is going to be a pain in the ass to photo. Challenge, Machu. I bet you can't. That doesn't work
I
anymore.
can get this Mando right now with the dark saber.
I'm still going Chrome.
Are you still going Chrome? Did you just do it?
I just did it.
You just did it?
All right, this is going to be
jealous already.
This is going to be.
I'm immediately jealous. Immediately being like, could have saved on shipping, but just opted.
I mean, I think it would have. I think it's going to be hard, like keeping my fingerprints off of it, all that stuff. That's going to be a pain. You know, yes, the photos are going to be hard to.
It's going to be hand candy.
But I'm gonna love displaying in that detail.
Yeah, right. He's something to look at. You know what? This is gonna seal the deal for me. I like the look of this Black Series one. I know it's not super chromed, but it looks shiny.
It's
well,
good.
You have them, right?
I have them right here.
And so it's $30. I have just shy of $10 in rewards points, 928. So I can bring this, like, I could just get this version.
Yeah, I
for $22.70, and then I have a Mando I can maybe actually shoot more because that one
looks awesome.
I'm gonna do that. I'm doing it. He'll be here Wednesday. Screw it.
Get it.
Chris always does the wrong choice first, then he goes back and buys the right one after. All right, Machu, what do you think? Do you
There's
approve?
no wrong. Okay, let me just Machu. You know, yes, I appreciate your advice. Definitely understand, but there's no wrong choice.
Fair.
There's no wrong
Also
choice.
True.
If it brings you enjoyment, awesome.
That's what
keep
going.
And that's fine. And that's just me settling for the Chrome purchase that I just did.
Just selling for the more expensive, exclusive Star Wars Celebration version of it.
I like shiny things. And as you know, as Machu says, I'll throw it back at him. Like, you know, you just buy it and there's no regret.
No, you're right. Of the two, I'm still holding strong with my the 2.0 because of the Pedro heads.
Yeah, I mean, either way, like this is a 2.0 too, right? Like I mean, this is
Yeah, but it just doesn't come with the sculpt. But honestly, he doesn't take the helmet off anymore.
That's right. That was just the one season.
Yeah. No, he
Yeah,
did
I
it
know.
both 2 seasons.
Because
but-
you know what, he's a freaking genius, and he just like picks up these roles for millions of dollars with minimal work.
and
It's
then he goes
amazing.
to be Mr. Fantastic. He just keeps going franchise
just-
to franchise.
Just like picks up like franchise to franchise. Oh my god, just amazing.
All right,
So Chris passed the test. Wait, why did Chris pass the test?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me catch up. For Kylo Ren, Mandy's voice saying he grew on me, like this heel turn. Capliv says just wish he never was redeemed. I agree. He should just, villain.
Yeah.
KJ saying I missed the sway handbrake. Yeah, you sure did. Dark Yimbo in 3, 2. Capliv's. Oh, that's so good. Yimbo, you must let go of your anger.
So wait,
Capliv saying get the non-chrome Mando from Hobby Link.
I think
Jukebox
Yimbo
saying Black Series.
made the smartest purchase, no doubt.
He hasn't decided yet.
I haven't decided yet.
You know he's gonna
Take
think
the
about
feet?
after the stream.
Oh, take the feet. Well, I don't have it. It's not the SHF. It's the Mofex, the first one. But I see what you're going with.
Wait,
I see
hold
what you're
on.
going with, Machu.
Oh, also the Whistling Birds accessory is not part of it, apparently. Yimbo, take the extra feet off the broken Mando. Take it off for what?
For the Black Series.
Does that fit?
That's what he's saying.
Okay.
In
Cool.
Machu, I trust. I can do
Coolio,
this.
Coolio. Slacker Hacker saying, I said pass and enjoy the toys you got.
Yeah,
That's not, that's not
But
how this works.
But look at the sock. Look at the sock cape. So it's either that. All right, here we go. So it's either I deal with the sock cape that I made, which again I was super proud of. Back in 2021.
And he wore that sock until it was no longer a sock.
It's
Oh my
true.
God.
That was
they
they
really value.
there were bears on it. So here, this is all stuck.
Oh my god, you popped the head off now too?
This is on the
Oh, yeah,
Moffat.
bro.
Well, this is just the Moffat. That just popped off easy. But it's stuck in here. It's really glued down inside. So I have to either totally pull up, I would then break this figure, which I don't really want to break this one. At least the chest piece off. So I would love to just take this cape. If I could take this cape and put it on this guy, I'd be more inclined to just stick with this. But you're telling me that other Black Series looks shinier than this guy, correct?
It looks like it.
Correct.
Yeah. And he has a cloth soft goods cape. And he comes with a shiny rocket backpack.
Yes.
Right?
I think so, yeah.
So
I can't imagine I took it off the other guy.
for $22.70, I can have that one and and just be okay. And then I have
blaster, he comes with his knife.
I have the bag, which I already bought this bag separately anyway. This is, in case anybody's looking on Etsy, it's Soft Goods Studio. When I bought my pink robe on there, this was another purchase I made, so the Grogu bag is on there. So I have a Grogu bag. Yeah, screw it. $22, $23. All right.
I like this. Man, MBB saying Hasbro Mando with the cloth cape for now does it for me, but if he's your Spider-Man, get them all. That is the way. Considering you kept all your Star Wars figures in a tub until tonight.
Yeah. But this Mando was on the shelf, to be fair, but now I can't even get his arm back in, and grumble. So Grogu, yeah, Mando will live on the shelf, but then at least, like I said, with the Black Series, I could throw him in my bag and bring him to work, and then it could be some desk shots one day. I'm just doing it. I'm not going to get the fancy one.
Yeah, you don't need the fancy.
It's not because of my love of Mando. It's just that Star Wars in general, like Diggs said, go big, Yimbo. All those Star Wars shots you never do. Yeah. That's the whole thing. Diggs is right. I placed the order. Thank you, everybody, for your assistance. And then I can't wait to try out. So I think what I'm going to do, Machu,
That sock off the screen, man.
They were clean. So Machu, what I'm gonna do is cannibalize this guy too. So I'm gonna practice the foot swap over here on my
He's
old
saying,
Black Series.
oh, it's Mafex. That's what I did to my Black Series.
So
I
is
think he's
SHF feet. But do you think I can swing this?
Yes.
Oh, foot size is the same.
because of the peg.
Oh dear lord.
Well, then I can get into some dremeling. I can get into some fun that way, right?
Yeah.
If I need to.
Oh yeah.
I would not sell this to anyone.
What's that?
What?
I'm just teasing.
So,
You didn't know, Chris.
I actually did not know about that arm thing. I, was
I thought you were
like,
about to say. Actually, I didn't know.
because I really wanted the SH Figure Arts one, and I had bought the Mofex before I learned about that one, and so when I got the SH Figure Arts, I was like, I don't need the Mando one, the Mofex one, but I do need the Crow Mofex one.
Well, you made Sir Dork proud. That's his. He had a post that that's his favorite, right? That was his favorite
Favorite Mando.
Yep.
favorite figure, I think.
Well, he owns all the Mandos, and he already broke his first Chrome. He's
What do you
on a
mean?
second.
Buy another one.
Yeah, he bought a second one.
He broke it.
Yeah, yeah. So be gentle with that shoulder.
So wait, where is this Black Series one? How much is it?
$30
kidding,
on
just kidding.
Amazon.
Just kidding. I already bought it, guys.
Cap lives. He chose wisely. Wait, that wasn't a Star Wars quote. Good job. Perfect.
I don't know where my my actual Han Solo is. I have one. I never opened them up. I have the one from he's in the camouflage jacket from the last movie.
Oh man.
With the Ewoks. Which one is that? Which planet is that?
I have no idea.
You messing with me?
No, I
really don't know.
The Ewok village. That planet.
Yeah, I know.
What's
Return of the Jedi?
Well, that's the movie, I know, but what's
Endor?
It is Endor. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Well,
then I got in my brain I went, but there's
I ju-
Andor. Endor?
Can I just say, I thought Andor, the show, until 2 days ago, my friend corrected me. I thought Andor was the planet, but it was Endor was the planet. I thought Andor was Endor, and I thought Andor took place on Endor, but Andor is actually the name of the character.
Unite my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread. Because next week we'll be right here. Your toy daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after.